Hello, this is Ivory45 here, and I am presenting a new mod I've been working on for the past few weeks, called Yvolution. If you'd like to try it out, I'll have a link to the thread on Curse in the description. As well, if you have anything that you suggest I should add to this mod in the future, please suggest it in the comments, as well as any helpful things. So here are some blocks I've created. Basically, over here, some ores. I've got some carbon sand, which is made from coal and sand. Some carbon glass, which is supposed to be this smelted, but it's kind of see-through for the moment, and I don't really know how to fix that. As well, I've got things like octoids, complex, and enhanced blocks. These are 3 tiers of blocks that are going to be inside this mod, that are going to they're going to be part of the progression system of my decorative section. These all have a light level that is very similar to a furnace, so using them as a floor in your house would definitely be advisable, because at least monsters won't spawn. Right here is an alloy smelter, which is meant to make some alloys I have over here from some of those ores. But I can't exactly get the GUI to open. I've got a GUI and everything, and it's just... the GUI doesn't open, everything else works. I don't really know how to fix that. If anyone has any suggestions, please leave it. So over here, I've got some things like a carbon plate, which is going to be used in the future, as well as many other crafting components up here. It's got Canadian currency, though pennies aren't anymore. They're just out of circulation. Here are all of my ores, my ingots, as well as crystals, which are these weird things right here. Here are some alloys, and this is a color slicer and splicer. They'll be used to get different colored crystals when you run out of a certain type and you want to split them up or combine them together, so you'll be able to get more of some type. And here's some gears, which are part of the crafting components. So if I move my way around here, I've got a few things set up, like the creation of a gear. The gear has a similar progression system to that of Buildcraft, but the only difference here is that it goes into my own mod after iron. It doesn't go to anything like gold or diamond, so it goes to bronze. For now, to get alloys, instead of using the alloy smelter, I've got a sort of debug thing, which is just using a crafting table. So you should be able to find some of the recipes using something like NEI. And also, this is for 1.7.10 rather than 1.8.9. I decided to start down here because lots of things change in 1.8. And right here, I've got a spindle, which is one of the main things that you're going to need in this mod, which requires 3 nickel going down or 3 osmium going down. The spindle is used to make things like servos and this, the tool binding. Servos and the tool bindings are used for all your tools and armor. The servos are to represent that your armor has weight and that you have to use it to make you be able to hold it. As well, right here, the tool binding is used in many recipes, such as a hammer over there, which is 2 sticks tool binding and 4 sterling silver, so that you can make things like carbon plates. And right here is the beginning progression of my blocks, which is the octoid block. It is used from 4 crystals and 5 stone, and you get 5 of them. Very similar to the amount of stone. Something else I've added is that the ores actually spawn in the world, which this part of the mod took one of the least amounts of time. So, as you see, there are some ores all around. A representation of the light level is generally present right now. Down over here, I was testing the defense of the enhanced blocks, because I've set them to be basically immune to a nuke from IC2. Pretty much invincible on most levels. As well, this is alpha 0.07 release. I've got 0.06 release on my thread, so hopefully you can check it out. If you have any help in fixing those two problems, please tell me, and comment anything you want into this mod, and we'll see what I can do. This has been Ivory45 presenting Yvolution Alpha 0.07.